Bring it back.
One.
Welcome to the WPNN. My name is Serenity.
And my name is Lila.
Panthers, we all hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Only 3 weeks until winter break.
But unfortunately, we have to think about those midterms coming up.
Starting December 17th through the 20th, semester exams will be given. If any of your holiday travel plans impact your exams, you will be expected to make those exams up after winter break.
Speaking of testing, if you are scheduled to take the December 7th SAT test, please download the Blue Book on your computer and complete the practice test. After that, you will be able to get your ticket. Show up with your ID at 7:45 a.m. in front of the Media Center.
Also, don't forget about the 12 days of holidays. And even though it has already started, we still have until December 20th.
For example, we have days such as Ugly Sweater Day, Snowman Day, Santa Day, and many more. If any of you would like to participate, feel free to give yourself all, but only if it is under our school's dress code.
Students, starting on December 11th, Heritage will enforce metal detectors on campus. During the school day, all students and visitors to campus will need to walk through these devices.
Heritage will also be opening the front gates at 8 a.m. instead of 8:10 to help prevent backups due to the new security changes.
To continue, WPNN has organized a special video with Mr. Link to help explain and inform some of the things you should not and should bring with you. Take a look.
Good afternoon. This is Mr. Link, principal of Heritage High School, with just a quick update on the new metal detectors that will go into place beginning on Wednesday, December 11th. As previously mentioned, we will begin opening our gates at 8 a.m. to allow more time for students to pass through and get accustomed to the new procedures. An important part of ensuring an easy transition is for students to know which items they can keep in their backpacks or in their hands and which items they will need to pass to one of our staff members each morning. Some typical items that students can keep in their pockets or bags are things such as cell phones, keys, and water bottles. These items, when carried properly, will not trigger the system. Some common items that must be removed from bags are items such as laptops and tablets, as well as 3-ring binders. In reference to 3-ring binders, students should consider using spiral notebooks or folders with pockets, or consider consolidating multiple binders into a single 3-ring binders. That will lessen the number of items they must remove from their bags. Again, we understand there are many questions regarding the new procedures. Please feel free to reach out to me directly with any questions you may have. All right, so some of the important things we need for our students to navigate the new process successfully is to be aware of some of the things we talked about previously. The first thing is to remember, if you have binders or laptops or tablets, they will pass those items to the staff member that's helping man the gates, and then the students can walk through properly and they get their items back like that. Another item here is, notice her backpack is on both shoulders. So if you're carrying items, they should be on both shoulders or carried directly in front of you. If the item is carried too close to one of the devices, then we risk having it trigger when there's nothing to trigger on. So again, students should carry both straps or carry items directly in front of them as they walk through the system. Go ahead and walk through. Wonderful, just like that, and she did a great job. Ideally, yeah. Safety is our #1 priority on campus, and I feel this new process is a great step for ensuring the safety of our students and staff. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, and go Big Blue.
Welcome back, seniors. This is your reminder to order your cap and gown. The deadline is December 15th.
Order your cap and gown by visiting the Jostens website, or you can visit this link above.
The FAFSA opened up on December 1st. Both you and your parents must obtain your FSA ID before you can visit this application. Visit your website above to start the process.
Seniors, if you have not yet completed your Bright Futures application, apply through this link above.
Also, Heritage has a 2024 through 2025 scholarships link on their website for those who don't already know. To visit, go to the website, click the guidance page. There you will find the available 24 through 25 scholarships.
For seniors who have not yet taken their senior portraits, Dean Stewart Photography is still accepting students for the senior portrait sessions. There is a minimum $25 refundable deposit for the session. Please sign up with your link above to have your student's senior picture included in the yearbook.
In sports news, our boys soccer team takes on Melbourne Central Catholic. Tonight, the JV game starts at 5:30 p.m. and the varsity is 7 p.m.
On Monday, our girls basketball goes up against O'Galley. The JV game starts at 5:30 p.m. and the varsity at 7 p.m.
Also, our girls soccer team goes up against Lincoln Park Academy next week on December 10th. Again, the JV game starts at 5:30 p.m. and the varsity game at 7 p.m.
And lastly, our boys basketball team takes on Cocoa Beach on December 11th. The JV game starts at 6 p.m. and the varsity starts at 7 p.m.
Also in sports news, Demetrius Samuel Jr., also known as JR, has his football signing in the media center this past Wednesday. He signed to Syracuse University, where he will graduate early and play for the college. Congrats to him.
Our Spirit Night to support the Future Educators of America Club will be on Monday, December 9th, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. It will be at Pizza Vola on Minton Road. For anyone who is interested, feel free to come and support.
Also, our National Honor Society is hosting a book drive to help local elementary schools. It will be hosted on Wednesday and Friday during all lunches. So for anyone who has a book they would want to donate, visit sometimes during your lunch.
Well, that's all the news we have for this week. Panthers, thank you for watching, and remember, Panthers are respectful, responsible, and prepared.
Go Big Blue!